Hello everyone, this is your astrologer and tarot reader Shravanthi. Today I am going to talk to you about one of the very important divisional charts in the entire astrology. So for those who don't know what divisional chart is, like Rasi and Navamsa, there are 108 other charts that will specifically give you a lot of predictions about your health, wealth, past life, education, your karma, your married life. For example, Navamsa is also one of the divisional chart which is used in marriage. So similarly, today I am going to talk to you about Trimsamsa, that is the D30 chart, which will tell you whether somebody is going to have multiple relationships in their life or is somebody going to be having one and a loyal relationship. So the present day questions which I get from a lot of men and women is that is she having some other kind of past relationship, or will she have some kind of future relationship that's going to affect, because the exposure in the present world is so high that we meet a lot of people from the school, we meet a lot of people in your college, we also meet a lot of people at work, and to find out whether someone is going to have a positive relationship or multiple relationship, so this D30 chart is very helpful. So today what I'm going to talk to you is give 3 charts and explain how the people's relationship is. I'm going to use one of the very close friends chart because I can't use some person's chart and explain whether they're going to have a relationship. So the chart can be displayed in the videos, or else you can check this technique by you personally calling me if you have any doubts on anybody. So the first chart is the chart of a person born in 8th November 1971. So the Trimsamsa chart it starts with Vrichika Lagna and Mars in the 4th house Kumbha, Rahu, Jupiter and Ketu in Meena, Sun in Mithuna, and Venus, Mercury, Saturn in Kanya, and Moon in Tula. So taking the Karaka Mars, if you just check, the 7th lord from Mars for the person is in the 5th house, and again from you can see that there are multiple planets in the 8th house from Mars, and there is Jupiter, Rahu and Ketu in the 2nd house from Mars. So this is a lady who had an early marriage in her life, and after the marriage, after almost 16 years of marriage, she got a divorce and she got remarried. So the first transit and the first chart, it shows clearly that the 7th lord is in the 5th house. Yes, there has been a marriage, but since there are 3 planets in the 8th house, it definitely indicates that there has been multiple relationships in life. So you need a lot of advanced view, and you also need a lot of experience to tell. It's not like you go on accusing everybody of relationship. That is not the case. You need to have a very proper view, and you have to be well educated in astrology to understand what chart means what and how to read that chart. Because I've seen many astrologers saying, no, your daughter has this Venus in the 7th house, she will run away and get married to an outcast boy. See, that's not the way you express it. You have to check multiple charts, and the present day people, they lack that view. So that is why I wanted to explain in detail in this video. So the second chart is of a girl who is 25 years old, and 11th April 1996 she is born, and her Trimsamsa chart is as follows. So she is running, the Trimsamsa Lagna is Meena Lagna, Mars and Venus in the Lagna, Moon in the 3rd house, that is Rishabha, Jupiter in the 4th house Mithuna, Saturn in the 7th house, that is Kanya, Sun in the 9th house Vrichika, and Mercury in Dhanush, Ketu and Rahu in Makara. So this girl's chart, actually if you see now, no planets are with Rahu, Ketu. From Mars, if you see, the 7th lord is in the 10th house, and the 10th lord and 7th lord is actually seeing each other in some way. Jupiter will see Mercury and Mercury will see Jupiter. This clearly says that this girl will have only 1 or 2 relationships, precisely saying only 1 relationship. Since Saturn is in the 7th house, the person might be very elder to her, a little darkish looking person, and Venus and Jupiter seeing to each other indicates that person can be related in work. In some way they can both meet in work or in some similar work atmosphere that can happen. So this gives a clear view that the girl does not have this multiple relationship dosha or bhagya, whatever you call it. So this is of a girl who's 25 years old. And the last and the third example I'm going to give is of a person who's almost 50 years old. He's a male, born in January 6, 1970. His Trimsamsa chart is as follows. It's Tula Lagna, Moon in the second house, that is Vrichika, Venus in the third house, that is Dhanush, Saturn, Jupiter in the fifth house, Kumbha, Mars, Sun, Ketu and Rahu in Mithuna, and Mercury in Kanya, the 12th house. So if you see from Venus, the 7th lord again is in the 10th house, but in 7th house there are 4 planets along with Rahu. So the very first prediction is, since 7th lord is in the 10th house, any relationship the person has will be more connected with the work. It can be somebody from the work, somebody associated with the work. And secondly, since four planets are there, there are indications that this person can have multiple relationships in life. So this is a very, very important chart for you to analyze. And in this present world, if you are having fear, doubts and confusion, I think this chart it's a really good way to analyze a person's personal life in terms of marriage, because when you are going to get married in an arranged marriage, it is actually very blind. You don't know what the other person is, and you don't know whether the other person has this capacity or has the yoga to or the dosha to have multiple relationship. Then this chart is the best. If you want to have any professional consultation, then you can always contact the number below, or you can always visit my website consultarot.com. That will be very, very useful. And don't forget to subscribe my channel and also share this video so that it can be useful in some way to somebody in life, and keep watching the channel. This is Shravanthi again. Until next video. Thank you.